Hello YouTube, Musical Aviator here. We're on the ground in Sydney. It's Milk Run, and we've got a Tiger Airways flight to operate down to Melbourne. I'll do our Milk Run on Monday. We're sitting at the Sydney Domestic Terminal, which is where the Jetstar and Tiger Airways aircraft both fly and board from. See over there, something that looks a little bit like an A321, but it's actually a Boeing 757. No wonder it's white. Nobody flies 757s in Australia. Bunch of other guys over here probably doing their Tiger Airways 737s as well. Funny. Anyway, Tiger Airways 737. These have been flying with Tiger Airways since about 2015. They're originally from the merger with Virgin Australia, or at least the share thing that they have going on. The initial purpose of these 737s was to operate international flights up to Bali, but then the Indonesian authorities decided that they didn't want Virgin Australia aeroplanes operating Tiger Air flights into Bali, so they said no, grounded the things. So ever since then, these 737s have been just flying around on domestic flights. I myself flew on the VH-VUB, Victor Oscar Yankee. It's not that one, that's VUB. Wob wob wob. Yeah. So I flew on VOY on, what day was that? Tuesday, just gone. So about 6 days ago I was in a very similar airplane to this. Tiger Airways 737-800. I'll be operating this down in Melbourne today for Milk Run. Let's jump on board. Actually, before we jump on board, let's look at our flight plan. So, we have no, it's not GoCat anymore. It's Tigos 241 sitting in Melbourne today, 23rd July. Trip fuel is 3,267 kilograms. It'll take about 1 hour and 13 minutes to burn. When we arrive there, we'll have a little bit more fuel than we used. Hang around for about an hour and a half. So we have 180 passengers. That's 177 actual passengers plus 3 kids. Zero fuel weight is 59.9. Ramp rate at 67 tons, metric tons. Have a headwind of 62 knots today, which is pretty stiff, and we'll be flopping around at about flight level. I've modified that to 340 since it's about the same, isn't it? Look at that, 1 knot difference. Doesn't help at all. Anyway, flight level 340 we've actually set in. To be honest, 320 might be even better, but 3.4 it is. There's our flight plan via TSAT 865 to Razzie, Q29 to Melbourne. Tigerair Australia. Tigers. Down in Melbourne, well, let's look at the weather in Sydney. It's okay. Got wind 050 at 8 knots. Temperature's 15. QNH 1014. Down in Melbourne, the wind is 360 at 31 knots, gusting to 43 knots. Yes, that's right, 43 knots. A whole bunch of wind down there. Showers of rain, few at 4,000, scattered 7,005. 10 degrees, the dew point at 2. And moderate to severe turbulence below 5,000 as expected with a bunch of wind. That wind drops off through the day and the showers eventually dissipate. But we'll be arriving there with that bunch of wind. 340, 360, it'll obviously runway 34. Alternate is Avalon, still a bunch of wind, 32 knots, not quite as bad. Still showers of rain, clouds a bit higher though. And it's a little warmer at Avalon. Jump right down to the back and we'll have a look at these things. There's a bunch of turbulence at level 320, so it's probably best if we don't go down there. Not much turbulence at 360 and a bunch of turbulence up at 400, although only to Razzie. Yeah, bunch of headwind coming out of the west. So I think that's all we need to look at. Let's get ourselves ready. That's boarded up. Pity we don't have proper gates on this scenery still. I wonder if there's an update for SODI or something. That'd be great. Might look into that one day when I'm feeling particularly not lazy. Nevertheless, we'll be boarding from the front and the rear. And let's turn on the IRS. People jumping on already. Cool. Come down here and turn on our position initialization. You can see that we have July 19th through to August 15th, so that covers us. GPS is on. We're out of Sydney. Route Sydney to Melbourne. Gonna get that Y properly. And ML. Co-route number 1. Pop that in there. Let's check it. We've got TSAT, Resi and Melbourne. That is correct. Tigos 241. Set. Let's pop these off. The zero fuel weight 59.97. The reserves. So the alternate is 6. Fixed reserve is 1.1, 1.7. 10 will be 2. 2.1 maybe. Call it. There it is. Cost index today is, it's a massive headwind. Maybe around 30. And the old flat level 340. Cruise wind. Down here. Tanda. Yeah, 274, 121.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
And the top climb will be minus 45.
Good morning. Thank you.
Salt. 10,000 on transition.
Hello.
That'll depend on the runway, and I must listen to an ATIS. So they haven't put in. Let's see, the tower is at 120.5.
And relative to ready for push and start.
Good morning.
New Zealand 142, push bridge. We start through New Zealand 142.
Sydney Tower ticket was 241.
Sydney Tower, I agree with you.
Who needs to talk when you have someone else talking about? Open it.
Sydney Tower, good evening. Romeo Juliet A5, ready to copy A5 clearance.
Romeo Juliet A5, you are clear to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plan reach, sorry. Marab 6 departure, Wollongong transition on 834 right, inclines either 6 to 5,000 or 4451, departure frequency tonight is 124 days before.
Clear to Melbourne via Wollongong 2, squawk 4451, The runway is 34 left or right, sorry? Romeo Juliet 85.
What's runway 34 right for Romeo Juliet 85?
34 right, Romeo Juliet 85, thanks.
Sydney Tower 271, request taxi and requesting Lima intersection departure runway 34 left.
Cool, that's all the major things. We'll just wait for the IRS to boot up. All the other tests in 5 minutes.
Tigerair 271, taxi by Charlie, cross runway 25. And then Charlie's for Lima, holding point runway 34 left.
Taxi by Charlie, cross runway 25 Charlie to Lima, holding point runway 34 left, Tigerair 271.
Sydney Tower Tigerair 241 requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Flight 729, Bido Tower, established on the ILS runway 34 left.
Palmer 279, runway 34 left, please, mate.
We'll land 34 left, Flight 729.
And Tigerair 241, you were cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong flight man route. Wollongong 2 departure runway 34 left. From climb by 65,000, score 4452 in departure frequency tonight is 124
Tigerair 241 cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong 2 departure runway 34 left. Initial climb 5,000, score code 4452. Departures 124.4.
Tigerair 241, thanks.
Okay, 4452 on the score.
Velocity 874. Looks like there is an aircraft waiting for one of the gates down domestic 3. So taxi like Golf. And then I believe that's one of the Bravo taxiways to your right. If you just taxi up there and then you can turn back up to Charlie. Continue via Charlie, cross runway 25, Bravo 10 to the Tango 6 on your correct runway 34 right.
Mac trim is 22.3. Take us 3 to 149.
Let me tell you today, VG
5,000
915, the few on the independent visual approach 34 right. Pacific 915, continue approach. Continue approach, VG 915.
The taxi 34 right via Golf, Charlie, Lima and Tango.
It's 3-4 left, so we can derail it quite a bit and go 62. Down the speeds, obviously. That's 46. That derate there. Direct goes on.
There's a company 737 in front of us. Is he going to merge to the right, or is he already going to crash head on with each other?
He should be taking that taxiway right there next to him now. And then
just come off that frequency. They're doing tower and ground on the same one. What notice now? 126.25. Wonderful. Ah, it's already there. Cool. Get back to that.
On first contact with Sydney, ground or approach, notify receipt of information, hotel. Sydney, terminal information, hotel. Expect ILS approach. Runway 34, left and right, for arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress. Wind 030 degrees 8 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 16. QNH 1014. On first contact with Sydney, ground or approach, notify receipt of information hotel. Sydney terminal information hotel.
So that's info hotel. And here we go, we've got this set.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Okay, GPDOS test is complete. Let's do the TCAFs.
TCAS test.
Good stuff. And I believe we're pretty much done boarding. Fuel pump set. AP coming up. I'll have a chat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is First Officer YouTube. We'll be taking you down to Melbourne today as flight number 241 service to Melbourne. Thanks for flying with us on Tiger Airways. We'll be underway shortly for a flight of 1 hour and 15 minutes roughly. Just looking down at the weather in Melbourne today. A little bit cold, about 10 degrees. Fairly windy with some showers in the area. Bit of headwinds on the way down to Melbourne as well, although we should be out of most of the turbulence by the time we get to our top of the climb. Nevertheless, thanks for flying with us from Tiger Airways. Hope you do enjoy the flight with us. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft just to ensure that everything is ready for us to depart. On behalf of cabin crew and Tiger Airways, thanks and welcome aboard. Alrighty. Heading over to the pushback. APU's good, we can set that onto the bus. Aircon's in. Your temperature is on, let's run a flow.
Good evening, Sydney Tower of the A39 with you on the island. Establish from the island for runway 34 left.
Okay, 79 to Tigerair.
So again, for loss of the A79?
Velocity at 79 Sydney Tower, good day.
Anticlol is on and we'll call the ground.
Tower, Connors 241, Holy Short, Tango 6, fully ready.
Hey, the ground, we
pretty much
ready. We can disconnect.
New departure frequency is Melbourne Center on 125.0, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff, contact them airborne.
1250, and 131, contact them, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, correction 34 right, clear for takeoff.
And she goes to 71, new departure frequency is 125.0, contact departures, bye.
1250, she goes 271, go.
Velocity 879, disregard, sorry.
You have information hotel and we're at gate. It's 40, that's 50 something.
PG 915, if you're quick enough, you're cleared to cross, runway 34 left.
Hello, Captain.
Cross 3 fully, PG 115. And PG 195, you can taxi via Alpha to the cross runway 25 today, overnight. By Alpha Cross 25, bye-bye, PG 195.
Locking gear.
Sydney Tower Tigers 341 is domestic to gate 54, ready for pushback, information hotel.
Tigers on push approved.
Push approved, Tigers 241.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brake.
That must be 879.
Yes, okay, we also ready to push, parking brake is released.
Report left, clear, line, what's the clear on?
Start that wheel.
Clear to start. And we'll go packs off. And engine number 2. Ground start. % set. Engine number 2 set idle.
Aircraft 241, contact departure the way.
EGT's rising.
Sydney Tower, request taxi to the runway, runway Juliet 85.
Livery Juliet 5, taxi via Charlie 25. Bravo 10, Tango to Tango 6 holding point, runway 34 right.
Parking brake is set.
Taxi Charlie crossing 25, Tango Tango 34 right, runway Juliet 85.
Starting 1.
Blue. Velocity 9 going around, runway 24 left.
Yeah, 29.
Disconnected. Live has been removed.
Velocity 839, climb speed now has been maintain my heading contact Wollongong. Sorry, Melbourne Centre now 125 decimal 0.
Maintain, climb 3000, maintain runway heading contact, center 125, goodbye.
40 at the top there. Okay, overhead.
Good luck.
Overhead is good for the after start. Just run the checklist. Flaps. Select flap 5 please. I'll grab the stabilizer. 5.6. 5.16, sorry.
Sydney Tower, velocity 874, Tango 6, ready to take off runway 34 right.
Velocity 874, new departure frequency
Bridge
is
is on.
Centre 125 decimal 0, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
RTO set. And I'll do a
Take takeoff and new departure on 125 decimal 0, velocity 874.
You can contact departures airborne.
With 74.
And so what the trim is set, flaps are set, that's before takeoff complete. Ready to move. Box on, please. Sydney Tower, Tigers 241 is ready for taxi information, hotel.
Tigers 241, taxi on Charlie, cross runway 25. To the Lima, holding for runway 34 left.
That's 2 hours at Charlie, holding short 25, expecting 34 left at Lima, Tigers 241.
You cleared to cross runway 25.
Cover across 25 and hold short of 34 at Lima, Tigers 241. Brakes off. Taxi light. And we can move. Shoot some radar beams down there. Radar tests.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Test complete, radars off. It's popping on out of domestic 2, should put us straight on to Charlie. Beautiful. Tiny little puddle over there. Always there in scenery. You can actually remove them. That's permanently removing them. Sydney Tower. Big flopping flag over there. The McDonald's. Let's arm that throttle. Continuous ignition is set. Transponder can go on.
Disney Tower, good morning. Qantas 998, Scripty Gate 10, Domestic Terminal. The information hotel on board, request IFR service to Melbourne.
Qantas 998, you're clear to Melbourne via Wollongong Flatphone route. Wollongong 2 departure, runway 34 left. You can climb about 65,000, score 4512, departure frequency is 125.0.
We are clear to Melbourne on runway 34 left, enter climb 5,000 feet for 4512. Could you say this sit again please for us? Qantas 998.
That's the Wollongong 2 off of runway 34 left.
Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Disney Tower, holding short, 34 Ryan, Romeo Juliet A5.
Romeo Juliet A5, contact Melbourne Centre 120.5 airborne, runway 34 right for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Qantas Centre 125.0.
Sydney Tower, Tigerair 241 at runway 34 left, holding short on lever.
Tigerair 241, do you want to depart from there or do you want to be further down?
241, yeah, we'll take lever.
Tigerair 241, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0 airborne, runway 34 left lift takeoff.
That's airborne, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, Tigerair 241.
For Qantas 998, was it the Sydney 1 departure? Whiskey Alpha Lima 2 departure runway 34 left, Qantas 998.
Right, we're on the runway, clear for takeoff, cabin is seated. Number 50.
Good evening, City Tower, Velocity 39, body second time, ready, Southern Charlie left, runway 34 left.
50 is good. Takeoff.
Velocity 39, good luck this time, continue your approach.
Continue approach, thank you very much, Velocity 39.
Takeoff fast set. T knots.
City Tower, good evening, Qantas 44 heavy for Melbourne,
White dot.
request delays clearance. Live station course on anything?
V1, take V2.
Qantas 44 heavy. Qantas 44 heavy, you're
Also great,
cleared
you're
to
up.
Melbourne via Wollongong Flatphone route. Wollongong 2 departure, runway 34 left. Should climb 55,000, score 4460, departure frequency is 125.0.
Go to Melbourne via Wollongong plan route. Maintain 5000 Wollongong.
Roger, Tigers 241 is out of 1,800.
Tigers 241, Melbourne Center identified, flight level 340.
No problem, 340, Tigers 241.
Velocity 833 established ILS, triple left.
Flat 1.
Longitude 85.
Romeo Juliet 85, you're identified. You can climb flight level 370.
Climbing 370. Romeo Juliet 85.
Velocity 859, turn left heading 065 degrees.
That's 060, velocity 859.
Velocity 833, contact tower 120.5.
No, 120.5, velocity 833, thanks for your help, see you later.
Velocity 859, you're about 4 miles from the center line. Continue the left turn to a heading of 010 for the intercept. Clear the ILS runway 34 left, maintain 3000 until established on the glide slope.
Heading 01 minutes,
Left in command, thanks.
34 left, and we'll maintain 3000 velocity.
I'll take objects.
Melbourne City, good evening. 501.
Engine bleeds,
through
you're
flight
off.
level 1.
Backs are on.
40 for
Bleeds are on.
48
Backs are on.
arrival 434 right. With hotel.
And go up and
Run.
off.
Runway
Flaps are up, no
501,
lights.
get A, sir. You can descend via the start to 6000.
I'll take objects are complete.
Descend via start 6000 for 501.
There's banks down
Velocity
there.
874, do you mind if we go AFK for about 10 minutes?
That's Fluky's banks down.
Velocity 874 shouldn't be a problem, sir.
Chipping Norton Lakes down there. Chipping Norton itself, a World Flight Simulator somewhere near there. One of those big factory buildings. Right over the top of Bankstown at 10,000 feet. That's your flight level, standard set, cross track. There's Sydney Airport. This runway is jutting out to Botany Bay. Sydney Harbour just on the left there. Bridge right about there. Can't see it. Too far away.
Tigers 271, contact Melbourne Center 124.0.
On 24.0, Tigers 271, thanks guys.
And velocity 859, stop at Charlotte, straight for left.
Velocity 859, you can contact tower 120.5. See you.
Out of 120, Bravo. Yeah, continue, thanks, have a good night.
Lieutenant, Qantas 241, just requesting with control for about 10 minutes.
Qantas 241, in about 3 minutes, you're going to be handed off to the other Melbourne Centre.
No worries. You mind if I switch over early and then just contact him when I'm back?
Yeah, let's see if he'll take you early.
He should do.
He may not want to.
Well, he can't.
I mean, you know, he may have some taste.
Oh, well.
Just cross your legs for a couple of minutes here.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
.24.0 soon. Set.
Qantas 241, contact Melbourne Centre 124.0.
124.0. 241, thanks, Richard.
Melbourne Control, Qantas 393, direct calling.
Qantas 393, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
Qantas 393, request to set.
Right. Qantas 393, sorry about that. Your start clearance for Sydney, you're at 3, runway 34 left, expect an ILS approach. When ready, descend flight level 290.
Flight ILS, hold from a 234 left, and descend to flight level 290 for Qantas 393.
So that goes 241, must have read back a wrong altitude at flight level 240, looking for 340.
Qantas 241, continue climb.
Continue climb, 340. Thought I missed it.
Qantas 501, descend to 3000.
Descend to 3000, Qantas 501.
Qantas 393, Sydney QNH 1014, descend to 10,000.
QNH 1014, descend 10,000. Yes. 396.
There's a bit of turbulence there. See what times are still in. Through the west of it. Seatbelt signs can go up. Ladies and gentlemen, seatbelt signs have been turned off at this stage. Coming through, can start service. Thank you.
Velocity 874.
1,000 feet to go.
Melbourne Connect Qantas 490 with you, flight level 350.
Qantas 490, Melbourne Center, good day. Stand by for your start clearance. Qantas 490, your start clearance is a Rivet 3 arrival. Expect the instrument approach runway 34 left when ready. Descent flight level 290.
Start clearance Rivet 3 arrival for I left runway 34 left and when ready, flight level 290, Qantas 490.
Qantas 501, vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right, turn right. Heading 245 degrees.
Turn right 245 for, sorry, ILS runway 34 right. Qantas 501.
Bit of luck chop there.
Qantas 501, you're 4 miles from the center line. Make the intercept turn right, heading 310 degrees. Maintain 3000 until established on the glide slope. And you're cleared for the ILS approach, runway 34 right.
Sector observation right there.
Right to 310, I'm going to establish John D. glide slope for runway 34 right, Qantas 501.
Qantas 393, are you on the Rivet 3 arrival, sir? Radar indicates you approximately 8 miles east of the Rivet entry point.
Roger that. I'm on Rivets, arrival. Qantas 393.
Qantas 393, I checked your bearings, sir. The Rivet intersection is about 9 miles on a heading of 360.
Roger that, I had a little bit of problems with my FTC just checked up.
Aircraft right in front of us.
Velocity 874, contact Melbourne Center 124.0.
124.0, velocity 874, thank you.
And Qantas 393, you can descend via the stars to 6,000.
Then 6,000 feet crossing.
QNH 1015.
Center Qantas 501, established runway 34 right.
Qantas 501, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
Wage Tower 120.5, good night, Qantas 501.
South of Razzie.
And Qantas 490, you can descend to 10,000 on the QNH 1015.
Not to,
P7 103,
QNH
1015 on 490.
Hey, good evening, Qantas 44 Heavies passing 2,700, climbing to 5,000, Wollongong 2 departure.
Qantas 44 Heavy, good evening, in Melbourne Center. You climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Qantas 44.
Oh, it's Tigger's 241 request.
Tigger's 241, say request.
Tigger's 241, got a little bit of chop down here. Requesting flight level 380, that's over.
Tigger's 241, stand by. You're about to be transferred, and you can argue that toss with Melbourne on 124.0. Break Maple 268, contact Melbourne Center 124.0.
Contact Melbourne Center 124.0. Thanks for the agency, Maple 268.
Seagulls 241, contact Melbourne Center, 124.0.
I'm set on 124.0, Tigerair 241.
Decimal 89. Maple 268, reduced to Mach decimal 77 or below. We are unable, Mach 77. You want us to route it as Maple 268, yeah, I'll have to speak with you at some point. Would you prefer holding or would you prefer a vector? Vector's way around is fine there. Maple 268, not a problem. I'll give you a vector in about 10-15 minutes. No dramas, we can maintain this altitude and go for it and ask Melbourne if that helps. Maple 268, yeah, probably won't help, but I'll let you know in a few minutes.
Bunch of aeroplanes all bunched up.
Course 530, confirm 9,000 feet.
36, still at 36.
Just sending to 9,000 feet for course 530.
That was Tigerair 241, flight level 340 with some mediums on the heavy chop.
Tigerair 241 Melbourne, 7 good evening.
Yeah, Tigerair 241, if we can get up to flight level 380, I believe there's a bit of smooth air up.
Tigerair 241, sorry, I didn't hear your request. Continue climb to flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Tigerair 241, thanks.
Course 530, contact Northern Approach, 132.0, goodbye.
0, sir. On the climb.
132.0,
now.
130, goodbye.
And course 568, descend 9,000.
Yeah.
39,000 feet, up 2 Tigerair 229, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Please be seated. I'm passing through some turbulence there.
Down to 1.
All your passengers for climbing up to 38,000 feet at this stage. Trying to get out of this turbulence and chop. Within a couple minutes.
Melbourne Center, Tigerair 271, 3 proper descent, request star and descent clearance into Melbourne.
Tigerair 271, I was just about to get to you, so Lizzie 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, descend flight level 240.
Izzy 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, and flight level 240, Tigerair 271.
Golf Romeo 516, flight clearance available.
Oh. Yeah, Golf Romeo 516, ready copy to the bar.
Golf Romeo 516, you're also cleared the Lizzie 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, when ready to descend flight level 250.
This is Lizzie 5 Alpha for runway 34, and when ready, flight level 250, Golf Romeo 516.
And Qantas 241, you're also cleared the Lizzie 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, when ready, flight level 260.
Signs off, yep. cabin crew, maybe.
New Zealand, correction, New Zealand 475, verify altimeter setting.
Sorry.
Yeah, just let us know now. Change. New Zealand 475, say again.
Yeah, New Zealand 475 just realised we'll change standards right now. Sorry about that.
New Zealand 475, sorry, I can't quite understand you. I don't want you to change frequency. I just wanted you to check your altimeter.
New Zealand 475, yep, with no speaker, and we'll just set
maximum crosswind 1 4 knots. Visibility greater than 1 0 kilometers. Light showers and rain. Cloud view 4,200 feet. Static 7,600 feet. Temperature minus QNH 1006. Windshield warning. Undershoot wind shear reported at 1,000 feet. Runway 34. On first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach. Notify receipt of information, Sierra. Melbourne, terminal information, Sierra. Aircraft on the Alpha Star expect unmanned approach. Runway 34. 0103227 knots, asking 38 knots, maximum crosswind 14 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Light showers and rain. Cloud view 4,200 feet. Static 7,600 feet. Temperature minus QNH 1006.
But that should be okay. You can go to approach now.
Wind shear reported at 1,000 feet. Runway 34. On first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach. Notify receipt of information, Sierra.
Info Sierra. So I have runway 34. Cloud 4,200 and 7,006. Wind 010 at 28 knots, gusting to 38 knots with crosswind of 14.
Maple 268, the sequencing turn left heading 170.
Left heading 170, man.
And Maple 268, I won't need to put you out there too long. You can expect maybe a minute or two, and should be able to keep you above the other arrivals into Melbourne at that point.
No worries, mate. Whatever you got to do. Hey.
Much nicer up here. Okay.
Melbourne, Sandy's also in their province. This destination signal will report back.
Also at 51688, and can you just report when you plan to begin descent?
I'm currently about 40 miles from descent. We'll report leaving province.
Easy 5 Alpha. I'll have runway 34, unauxiliary probably. Actel. Cool. Turn that way. On auxiliary runway 34. Cab of Lizzie. 5 Alpha. vacate on Foxtrot Tango Alpha. And I believe we're going to gate F16 or 18.
Tigger 229, contact Melbourne approach 132.0, bye.
132.0, thanks very much, guys.
Visual down there is Alpha all the way down to Yankee and turn in and around.
Melbourne Center, Golf Romeo 516 back with you and leaving flight level 350 to flight level 250.
690 is
Golf Romeo 516.
Experiment.
Maple to A to resume navigation. Turn right direct from Rumi.
Ground at 400.
Resume navigation right direct from Rumi, Maple. Right.
Tigger 271, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Tigger 271.
Yes, the Alps. There's Lake Jindabyne.
New Zealand 475, contact Melbourne Centre 125.0, expect star clearance.
And we'll push 125.0 and we'll speak to star clearances and we'll do thank you very much for the service.
If only we had that much snow coverage. An absolute monster of a ski season, it was like that. Well, we just had a bunch of little white caps on the tops of the tallest mountains around that area.
Melbourne Center, you can get star 44 heavy with flight level 410.
So, final picture for you.
Just star 44 Melbourne Centre, good day, squawk 3144.
3144, check star 44.
That's the real picture that I took on that area over there.
Maple 268, track direct, Napa.
Direct, Napa, Maple 268.
Melbourne Center, Golf Romeo 516, maintaining flight level 250.
Golf Romeo 516. Golf Romeo 516, descend flight level 140.
Please repeat the 516.
Golf Romeo 516, descend flight level 140.
It's flight level 140 for Golf Romeo 516.
And just 44 you are identified. Confirm maintaining flight level 410.
Just 44, AFM maintaining 410.
What's the 874 star clearance available?
Go ahead to Velocity 874.
Velocity 874, clearance Z5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, when ready descend flight level 240.
Okay, Livery 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, and descend flight level, was it 240 when ready, velocity 874?
What's the 874?
Melbourne Centre, evening, Qantas 44 Heavy, maintaining flight level 380.
Qantas 44, Melbourne Centre, good evening. Velocity 891, contact Melbourne Centre, 125.0, expect star clearance.
Centre 125.0, velocity 891.
Centre Qantas 241, on descent through 30. Qantas 241. US 271, descend via star 9,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend via the star 9000, QNH 1006, Tigerair 271.
And from Romeo 516, descend via the star 10,000 feet, QNH 1006. Golf Romeo 516, Melbourne Centre. That was 271 Melbourne QNH, now 1005.
QNH 1005, Seagulls 27. No, we sent a Golf Romeo 516 with you, flight level 140.
Yeah, Golf Romeo 516, I do need to send it a couple of times now. I'm not sure whether you were away from the keyboard or not. You can continue down via the star, 10,000 feet, QNH 1005.
He didn't fly the star, and QNH 1005, Melbourne, Golf Romeo 516.
On 241, continuing descent, flight level 150.
Updated the METAR there.
4, 360 degree 32 knots starting 42 knots
42
maximum
knots.
crossman 1 knots visibility greater than 0 kilometers light showers and rain clouds no significant clouds
8
temperature 8 QNH 1005 wind shear warning undershoot wind shear reported at 1000 feet runway 4 on first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach, notify receipt of information Tango. Melbourne, terminal information Tango. Aircraft on the Alpha Star expect on that approach. Runway 34, wind 360.
268, Roger. We expect to follow your flight plan until Melbourne and exit approach, but you can probably expect vectors from Melbourne into Adelaide.
No worries, we won't descend from flight level 400 until after Melbourne.
Maple 268, thanks, everything's so easy.
Seagulls 271, request lower.
Seagulls 271, thanks. You can go to approach 132.0, bye-bye.
320, Seagulls 271, thanks, see ya.
South 44, request descent.
Just 44, you'll clear the Wendy 6 Alpha arrival, runway 34, when ready descend flight level 230.
Number 230 when ready, and the Wendy 6 Alpha, runway 34, jet star 44.
Close 241, descend flight level 120.
Hold on a second. Easy reading.
130, 241, thanks. Sorry, very hard to hear you.
Set forecast. Bunch of wind out there, so better do it.
Velocity 874, descend via the star, flight level 130.
Yeah, you want,
left CH74.
it's only 210 to 410.
Seagulls 241, start clearance available.
Seagulls 241, go ahead.
Seagulls 241, you cleared the Lizzie 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34, when ready to descend flight level 240.
Good Lizzie Alpha arrival, runway 34, run ready down flight level 250, Seagulls 241.
Golf Romeo 516, contact Melbourne approach 132, base 0, goodbye.
Yeah, the first one, 28975.
Approach from 132.0, Golf Romeo 516.
Close 241, descend via the star 10 feet,
155.
QNH 1005.
0,000 feet there,
346.
005, 241.
Set.
And close 241, report indicated airspeed.
Indicated 329.
Ah, I thought that was for me.
Close 241, reduce not above 250 knots indicated.
Qantas, there's a Qantas 241?
Not above
There is
250 knots. 241.
Damn. That's good there.
Maple
To have the seatbelt times on before level 360.
Flight level 240. I'm ready to send flight level 240. Maybe we'll keep it up here for now until after the Maple 268, not a problem, you'll be alright to descend basically from whenever you want now, as long as you don't slow down a crazy amount. RJ8, correction, Romeo Juliet 85, start there and still available.
Ready to copy Romeo Juliet 85.
Romeo Juliet 85, cleared the 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Since, please say again, Romeo Juliet 85.
Yeah, estimate arriving at 35, got 3.8 currently, that's 3 less, 6, 63.6, 39 flaps, flap 30.
Romeo Juliet 85, you cleared the Livery 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 240.
As James Captain speaking from the flight deck, we've just begun safety development stage and jet the tablets we're expecting. I have to have the seatbelt signs on. So please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are fastened with all your luggage stowed. If you'll be coming through the aircraft, just ensure that everything is ready for our arrival and to collect any rubbish in Sinwell. Just looking down at Melbourne, we currently have a bunch of wind around, gusting up to about 100 kilometres an hour. On the ground at this time, a little bit of scattered showers through the area and quite a bit of turbulence on the approach. So we are getting battened up the front here in preparation for that. So both thanks for flying with us on Tiger Airways. Hope you enjoyed the flight down to Melbourne. Have a very pleasant stay. Captain, please prepare the aircraft for roll. There's that chop. Okay, Orbx 2 for the arrival. Let's run the brief. So I've got Lizzie arrival. We are crossing VH-VUB at or above 9,000, below 9,000, sorry. Asked we want to cross it at 330 knots. We'll have some flap out by then. Gula above 4,000. Actel into the
over to the Qantas 417-400.
From Actel, it's Foxtrot. Should cross at 50. And MDA at 690. That's 380 at the minimums, even though it's below the runway. If we do need to go mist, it's straight ahead through the RNAV, or LNAV should I say. Intercept here is 3,000 feet.
Course 241. You can contact him on 2.0. Wasn't sure if he was working.
Let's come down there. We're going to come off halfway down the runway. It's about
Roger,
2,000
132,
meters along the runway. On the taxiway Foxtrot with the right hand turn.
Velocity
Using,
874 descend by the star
30.
9000, 281,005.
Down to 9,000 on QNH1005, velocity 874.
And gate A16 at this stage. Briefing is complete. Checklist.
Star 44 descend
And
by the
altitude is set. Recall. Check.
Descending 130.
It's clear. Auto brake is set too. VREF is set.
Course 44 star clearance available.
Bit of gust in there, isn't there?
44, go ahead.
45, it's about 10 gusts, it'll be plus 5 on
Course 44,
speed
clear the Lucy 5 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready,
46.
flight level 240.
About 30, call it 150.
35 Alpha, runway 34, when ready, down to flight level 240, Qantas 44.
Set. And the brake briefing is complete. Checklist is complete.
Seagulls 241, descend flight level 130.
Yeah, flight level 130, Seagulls 241. On 30 set.
Qantas 417, crest flight level 410.
Course 411, flight level 410.
Correction, crest flight level 420.
And course 417, 420 is unavailable above RBSM airspace. I can give you 410 or 430.
Roger, crest 430.
Course 417, climb flight level 430.
Crest 417, thanks.
And cabin.
Melbourne, Maple, leaving flight level 400, 240, you've got better over there, sounds like much starting down below, we better get down there and check it out. You call 268, thanks. And Melbourne 268, you can go and contact Melbourne Approach on 132.40 and advise them that you will want vectors from Melbourne. But you can sort it out with them.
Roger, contact Melbourne Approach. Thanks, Jason.
Melbourne South is Qantas 784 at flight level 230 going to 40, would you?
Qantas 784, Melbourne Centre, good day, climb flight level 370.
Going 370, Qantas 784.
Velocity 874, contact Melbourne Approach 132.0.
132.0 Melbourne Approach, velocity 874.
And Jetstar 44, 4 sequencing, turn right, heading 150.
Right, heading 150, Jetstar 44.
Romeo Juliet 85, for sequencing, turn left, heading 180.
Left 180, Romeo Juliet 85.
Jetstar 44, turn right 180.
Right 180, Jetstar 44.
G'day Melbourne, Santa Clara 1611 with you at flight level 250.
Close 1611 Melbourne, good day, climb flight level 300.
Confirming that was 300.
Climb 16. Jetstar 44, turn left heading, turn left direct Memeg, and resume the star at Memeg.
Turn left direct Memeg to resume the star at Memeg, Jetstar 44.
Jetstar 44, thanks, descend by the star 9,000 feet, to an H1005.
Course 44, apologies for that for us.
44 meters.
Jetstar 4P4 by the star 9000, QNH 1005.
Standing to 9000 by the star QNH, speed 1005, Jetstar 44. Qantas 44 is the flight level 380.
Qantas 44. Romeo Juliet 85, navigation, direct KRX flight Spander.
Direct to Tarex, Romeo Juliet 85.
Actually, Romeo Juliet 85, direct to Lizzie and resume the star at Lizzie.
Direct to Lizzie and descend by a star, Romeo Juliet 85.
Romeo Juliet 85, you descend via the star now, flight level 130.
Romeo Juliet 85.
So, Tigger's 241 still with you. I guess I missed a handoff to French.
Tigger's 241, negative, I'm just waiting for you to pick up your tag. You can descend by the star 9000 feet on 1005.
I'll start down in 9000, QNH 1005, Tigger's 241.
And Tigger's 241, you can go over to approach now 132, decimal 0, bye-bye.
132, this was 0, Tigger's 241.
Melbourne Center, good afternoon.
Melbourne approach, Tigger's 241, information Tango descending 9000 of level 250, 220, 120. Get there.
Tigger's 241 today, Melbourne approach. Level 268, descend at 5,000. Descend 5,000 meters. I'm going to approach Julie from the Delta, you 2,705.
Yes, yeah, proportion to
Julie
the
158, Delta, get a Melbourne approach. Identified, climb flight level 240. Flight level 240 for killing cub 6. Maple 268, turn right heading 360. Right heading 360, Maple 6.
In call 886, contact Melbourne Center 1248 denoted.
24.0, see ya.
Melbourne Center, good evening. Jetstar 44, reaching 9000 with Tango.
Jetstar 44, good day, Melbourne approach, descend by the Star 5000.
Descending by the Star 5000, Jetstar 44.
Link 158 Delta, position, resume main navigation, position 14 miles to the southwest of Dotel, tractor at Dotel, flight plan route.
Dotel for 158 Delta, thank you.
13874, connect to tower 120.5 5
1205 today, North Sierra Central.
Tigos 241, descend by the Star 3000.
3000 bus, Tigos 241. Is set. Now, lights on. 10.
Just Star 44, descend by the Star 3000 from Actel, cleared on our Zulu, runway 34 approach.
Descending by the Star 3000, the unav Zulu from Actel, runway 34, Jetstar 44.
Tigos 241, for separation, cancel start, turn left heading 190.
Left heading 190, Tigos 241.
Maple 268, turn right in 120. Vectors for the visual approach, runway 218.
Sorry mate, just repeat that heading messages, please.
Maple 268, that'll be right heading 130.
Right heading 130, mate.
And Maple 268, maintain 5000.
Maintaining 5000?
Melbourne Approach, Link 187 Delta, we're just stepping away from the flight deck for about 5 minutes.
Link 187 Delta, just before you do that, can I grab you to contact Melbourne Center 124.0.
What was that, sorry?
Link 187 Delta, just before you duck away, I'll just get you over to Melbourne Center 124.0. Hold on, approach up. Then it's going to crash.
Cabin crew, please take a seat 20.
Melbourne Approach. Yeah, Melbourne Approach, Link 187 Delta's, and just crashed, so I need to worry about him. Thanks.
Thanks, Phil.
has some rabbit. Expect to find this far south.
Tigerair 241, position 13 nautical miles to the southeast of Actel, resume and navigation. Track direct to Actel to resume the IMML Zulu, runway 34.
Track direct to Actel to resume RNAV, runway 34, Tigerair 241. Actel set. Pull the navs in.
Maple 268, December 3000, turn right heading 175.
Right heading 175 and distance 3000 metres.
Flaps 1 please.
And Maple 268, just confirm maintain 250 knots, all of us below 10,000.
We're unable under speed, at least about 900 knots.
Maple 268, no worries.
5 at that point. And we'll take flat 5. Flat 5 set.
Melbourne approach, Romeo Juliet A5, fly level 9000.
Romeo Juliet 85, unfortunately I'm closing. I'll get you back over to Melbourne Center 124.0. My apologies.
124.0.
Jet Star 44, contact Melbourne Tower 120.15. Tower 1205, Jet Star 44. Maple 268, turn, I'll get you over to Avalon Tower 120.1.
120.1, thanks to the agency, Maple.
Gravity approach. Approach is on. Flaps 10 please. Flap 10.
Seagulls 241, contact Melbourne, Tower 120.45 today.
120.5, Seagulls 241. And get down, please.
Chili 158 Delta, contact Melbourne, Center 12.
Get down. My airplane. Speed 150. 15. 155 actually. Make it 156. Melbourne Tower, Tigerair 241, final runway 34. Flaps 30.
Tigerair 241, Melbourne Tower.
Flap 30 set. Bank checklist. Landing gear down 3 green. Speed brake. Now armed. Engine ignition continuous and flap 30. My throttles. Checking exact place land, Tigerair 241.
Tigerair 241, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Tigerair 241. Power in that. Back up. Ground speed's about 140. .20 knot headwind.
1,000.
Check. Speed. Jumping all over the place.
Approaching minimums.
Runway's clear.
500. Minimums.
Continue. It's bracketing the speed now. Get on with auto brake 1. Tower, Tigers 241 has vacated 3414 gate Foxtrot 16.
Tigers 241, taxi by Tango, Alpha Golf to the bay.
Take off Golf to the bay, yeah, say Girls 241.
Tower, Romeo Juliet A5 on final for runway 34.
Romeo Juliet 5, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, Romeo Juliet A5.
Transponders off. AP is running. F-16, looks like my fighter jet. Oh, my fighter jet's F-14 Tomcat, F-16 Falcon, and the F-18 Hornet. On the other side there's an F-15 Eagle as well. Some kind of F-17 that doesn't exist. F-13. Parking brake set. AP's on the bus. AP's on bleed. And we'll shut it down. Clock time 1:39. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check. Yeah, 747 over there. Look at that. There we go, all the doors are open. These out. Ground power. And we can go down. There we go. Tiger Airways, Boeing 737 as Tigerair's flight 241 service from Sydney to Melbourne. I flew this real one just 6 days ago from recording this. That call sign, an aircraft just like this, although the rego was VH-VUB, not VH-VUB. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I've been Musical Avia. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
You too.